was a humbling day. I did get enough sleep last night. However, I didn't give myself the satisfying win that I really needed to like get some writing done or do something else. I was so exhausted, I just went right to bed. Then I slept in till like 8:15, and I was looking at the channel, and it says that I've gotten two copyright claims, and they're both from music. And one of them's literally from In the Breakfast. I'm like, there's no way anybody actually heard that song. That's ridiculous. So I think the copyright whatever match thing on YouTube, I remember when that thing was rolling out. It's like, okay, this is ridiculous. I guess there's some benefits to it for some people, but I'm like, we're not doing any more streams in the breakfast area. I'm just not gonna risk it because if they played a song that did have heavy copyright stuff on it, I could get a strike. And like, I want to say like this is like helpful information because it just teaches you things that like you're not supposed to do. So that's helpful. But yeah, dude, you have to be able to talk to yourself. When I look at my life so far, I'll be 30 in a couple weeks. I see a lot of potential. I see times where there was this real like clarity with myself, and I chose to live in that clarity and do something awesome, like talking to somebody or going on a run, just something to push myself. And then you can talk to yourself through those things, give yourself encouragement. But there's also been times in my life where I had a lot I wanted to get done that day, and then I didn't like encourage myself through it. I didn't like be like, hey, you can do this, or hey, like, let's take a little break, let's do this real quick. Instead, you kind of let yourself fall into something, right? And you're just not making the biggest use of your time. So it's quite humbling. We trust that everything's working together for my good. But yeah, doing live streams during breakfast, I don't think that's going to happen probably ever again. There's a couple other reasons for it. Like if I'm having breakfast, I'd like to be present, be able to talk to anybody that's there. So I think for the time being, what's up, Mohammed? I think for the time being, I'll probably just do them on a walk like this. I'm sacrificing my breakfast right now, but I'm also just kind of like, we got to get this out there. We got to learn what we got to learn. Because the most terrible thing I can really think of, you have this like mind-blowing, amazing experience, and then you didn't learn anything from it. So then when you get into an experience that's less mind-blowing, you're not able to really apply what you learned. And now you're kind of like stuck. You're not truly enjoying that experience. You're enjoying it as if it was its own thing. But I believe that we have these experiences to prepare us for other experiences. And that's important. So yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Get up, go for a run, go get around, talk to some people, maybe meet some random people or something. Cause yeah, just like, what's up, Axel? Right now things just don't feel very satisfying. And last night was not very satisfying at all. So that's kind of where we're at. You have to be able to talk to yourself. That is so vital. Especially if there's like some kind of temptation or something you're stressed about. One way I like to talk to myself is through my writing. So jump on 750 words, do some writing, or my newsletter, something like that. Like, oh yeah, this is where my state of mind is at. Now I understand. Now I have more clarity on that. That's cool. I've also been tempted to just give up on the streak with this. That's also a possibility. We are like 20 days in, so I'm like, should we keep it going? I don't know. Probably could. And I feel like it is useful to have a record. What's up, handball? I feel like it is useful to have a record of my experiences doing door to door because you get a lot of the highs and the lows, at least how I'm feeling. So, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on. We're just hecka humbled. It's so hecka humbling because, like when I'm at breakfast, finally found your channel. I'm Creed. I've been trying to find your live streams. Did you get the charger back? Make me viral. What's up? How are you, Creed? I did not get the charger back. No, I did have the guy reach out though. He told me he went to jail, so that's why he didn't get me the charger back. So he wants to get it to me now. I'm like, I haven't responded to him yet. Getting a deal and other stuff with door-to-door thing, but every time I've ever taken myself and I've just chosen myself instead of forcing myself to be somewhere I don't want to be, I just feel so much better. So that's kind of what's happened today. Definitely not in Indonesia or in the United States of America. But yeah, no, that's tough because when you're at breakfast, when the phone's just like that and you can just see what I'm doing, that's always cool. But yeah, gotten multiple copyright claim things. It's like, this ain't worth it, bro. This ain't worth it. So I don't really know. We just gotta get creative. So maybe do some kind of run and then do a live stream after that or something. I don't know. Yesterday was a long day, and with this job, you really gotta give yourself the good reset that you need. That's what you need. We got some construction here. I remember walking by this one spot back home in North Carolina, and it was this, construction, and now it's like a whole building. But until then, it's like, all right, we're just gonna put this random thing here. This will be a path probably or something in the future. I try to keep that in mind. There's a video game called Super Meat Boy, which is fun. Oh, look, a porta potty. That's cool. But yeah, it's like in Super Meat Boy, all the times that you die in the game, when you beat the level, it runs through all of your previous attempts. So you get to see how every attempt was valuable in some way, shape, or form. With this job, there's a lot of that. You see oh, here's all the doors you knocked on. Here's all the people. You can look at a before and after thing. But yeah, it's just way humbling, dude. So life goes on. But yeah, I think we're just gonna have to be a little more creative with the morning live streams. I don't think doing them at night is very practical. And this is only for a season, you know what I mean? It's only for a season. So I would like to keep this streak going. Right now we're just kind of exploring. We got a bench. We got a chair. It's a decent spot. I mean, if I could find a spot around here, that's okay, Creed. So if I could find a spot or I could put on my phone, that'd be cool. Oh look, it's a bunny. It's a bunny. So this is probably the closest thing we found. See, there's a thing on the back of it. So I mean, this isn't perfect, but at least I don't have to hold the phone. It's just showing there. So there's that. It's because it has these side things. Anyway, there's another one over there and over there. Got a tree. But yeah, you must be able to talk to yourself. I did some good writing this morning. I was like, hey, it's good that I'm staying away from the pornography, which is great, obviously, but it's like, I gotta stay completely away from it, because anytime you go back to something like that, it's like all the previous memories and stuff come back, sort of like, just like with anything. So you just have to be really intentional, because some things will really destroy you if you make any space for them in your life. This looks like a tree I could climb, honestly, so that's cool. Might have to do that real quick. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at, folks. Probably ending the breakfast streams, because just so I can connect more with other people. Also, doing them late at night also doesn't really make sense. And yeah, so we're doing it right here, right now. I'm kind of trying to climb this tree. I'm sure like I could do it if I had two hands. I'm also not wearing the best attire for it either. All right. Well, now we're up in the tree. So that's chill. But yeah, folks. I know I'm happiest when I'm like going on adventures, when I'm experiencing life, when I'm, finding joy in the journey and stuff. That's when I have the most fun. So, this tree isn't that high up. It goes higher up. But yeah, we're trying to be patient with the here and now. Ow. There's a thorn. Ow, look at that. Those things are crazy, bro. Those are wild. So yeah. Oh, look, there's an ant. There's another ant. Yeah, so I haven't gotten any deals recently, which is definitely stressful. But yeah, gotta get better. Gotta get better at hearing myself. Oh, I just climbed the tree. I was just up there. I wouldn't go all the way up though, just because this one doesn't go. The branches get kind of whack when you get higher up. But I was just like up here. It's like up here, up this spot. But yep, so that's really that, folks. Just very, very humbled. It's the aftermath of the climbing. Yeah, so we're trying to make the most of all this, learning from all this, giving myself grace for all this. I do want to see if we can find some spot that I could easily use. Give this a go. So put it like there. I can't really see the chat at all. It's super sunny, but I mean that kind of works. Find a random tree. I don't think it's like at center. That's better. I don't know. What's up? So something like that. We gotta find a spot. So it wouldn't be. So right there was okay. You have the benches too. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Because you can talk to yourself at any time, help yourself reach your goals, encourage yourself, like, I can do this, or I just have to do this and this. I mean, that's probably one of the most helpful things I've found for me, is just say, like, I just have to do this, and that's it. Because it really helps you focus on the present moment. You're like, oh, feeling overwhelmed with a bunch of things, like, well, all I gotta do is this. So, but yeah, feel better when I'm going on little adventures. So gotta go on more little adventures. Gotta wake up earlier, keep the streak alive. But oh no, what else do we have going on over here? There's the porta potty, the trash can. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course we have the spot over here. So that's cool. But yeah, you just have to be an advocate for yourself, because you know the things that you like or things that you want to do. So if something doesn't align, like, it's completely okay to say no or whatever. This technically works. You just put it like there. You can't see me though. There's that thing over there. Can't really see the chat. It's a stop sign. The Pedia Trust building. So there's that. The Pedia Trust building. Sign. Has a spot. You can do that. But yeah, like, you're going to be with yourself for a long time. So we want to be kind to ourselves, help us get to where we want to go. We fighting, bro. We fighting. We're back at this spot. Yeah, these moments of breakdown can inspire breakthroughs and ultimately helps you get where you want to go. But it's sobering to have these conversations with yourself, because something I wrote down is, like, old me, there's things that old me would like to do and is stressed about, but, like, new me knows is already taken care of, so there's no reason to be stressed about anything. But you just have to overwhelm your life with the new you stuff, because James Clear says that every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. We're feeling a little bit deflated, personally, honestly. Be heading out to work soon and didn't get any deals yesterday. But I'm also feeling encouraged, because going on a little morning adventure, just me with myself, is chill. So yeah, we got close a couple times yesterday, but nothing. So I'm a little stressed that my boss might be like, oh, you got to get a deal this time or whatever. But yeah, I just got to get, like, more clear with myself, just get more locked in and everything. This just requires everything you have. There's some, like, most jobs, you can give, like, a little bit of yourself okay, you'll get your hourly pay, but with this, like with it all being commission, you have literally no shot. Truly, completely there. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're fighting for it. We have a good streak on the 10,000 steps. Well, almost 50. We have a good streak of doing these daily YouTube live streams. I think we're around like I think today's like day 19 or 20, which is showing myself that you can make the time. You just have to make the time. Like my schedule is pretty compressed right now, pretty just, you know, taken over by knocking doors and stuff. But yeah, we're just leaning on God's strength today. Really trying to, because that's something that new me would be doing all the time and be doing super well. I feel like what I'm doing right now is something that new me would probably be doing. You know, go for a walk, early morning walk. So it's sobering to, like, when you have an extreme schedule, your life just has to fit into place with the other things. And I kind of already knew this, but I just wasn't living it back when I was in Utah, because it was super easy not to. But yeah, if you have an extreme schedule that you have to follow, then there you go. One good sale would be like $1,200. $1,200, so that would be like I'd get $4 in my pocket. Yeah, if live streams could pay the bills, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'd like to keep the streak going when I'm done with doing this, and then possibly do some gaming stuff and do Twitch as well. Maybe. Might be fun, but yeah, I'd take 400 from that 1,200, but yeah. It's not bad. Like I said, I got close a couple times. Yes, it just happened, so. But yeah, I think like for the time being, like all the streams are going to be in the morning, because there's just no, yeah, you can ask a question. There's just no time. So stream's going to be in the morning for the time being. Like soon after I wake up, honestly. You're back, you're playing with your mom's dog. Oh, that's fun. Yep. So could definitely use a deal today and stuff. Yeah, question is, you put a lot of work into this. Do you ever think about this effort into yourself like your own business? I think that's a lot of what this is teaching me, is that I can work really hard on things, because I just been a while since I really worked hard on things. It seems like just been settling a lot. But yeah, I'd love to be doing my own thing with my writing and stuff. That'd be cool. It would be cool. I believe I could already be there if I just put in the work, but the work must get done. You can't skip that part. But I try to be content with where I'm at, like be at peace with where I'm at, because every time I've ever compared my life to other people's endlessly, or was super stressed about where I was at and blah, 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 it just throws off the vibe. You're not in the present anymore. It's just a frustrating place to be, when you could be in the present, but you're not. So, but yeah, you gotta be able to talk to yourself at the end of the day. You gotta be able to, you know, show up and fight for your dreams and whatnot. And every choice has a consequence, so there's still a part of me that thinks that doing these live streams is kind of losing its utility, just because they don't really have too much time with doing door to door, and the likes have been really lacking. I think it's just because most people are asleep at this time. But I love your live streams. I don't know why. I think it's your calmness. You always keep it 100 and persevere. It's inspiring and real respect. I feel like it'd be a source of income somehow. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Yeah, I mean, if you can, probably if I was streaming to multiple platforms at the same time, potentially could get some people. But yeah, I'd have to really pick up, because like I was looking at the stats and I was at 300 or 400 hours total, and you need 4,000 to monetize, because I already have the subscribers, which is really nice for everybody. I'm at like 1,040 subscribers. You're entertained to me. Well, I appreciate that. That's really all that matters, because there's people that I don't get it, but they're entertaining to somebody. So that's what that goes, you know. But yeah, this job, like, to get, like, if I had gone to sale yesterday, I'd be bouncing up all over the walls probably today. But it's just the fact to get close and not get it. It just forces you to learn, forces you to change your ways, basically. So yeah, so it's like I feel like this could be going a lot better. Obviously, it could also be going a lot worse. So we're trying to be optimistic and stuff, but yeah. Time, you can definitely make the time. You can always make the time. So yeah, you can throw out an idea. You can always make the time though. Like, that's what we're doing right now. We're just kind of making the time for this. But yeah, I don't know, it's hard, dude, when you have like things that you know the new version of yourself needs to do, you're not doing them, and then you do something dumb that old you would do, like stressing out about the past or something else. You just feel it, and it hurts. It seems to bring you backwards. So sometimes I really just want to skip the healing process, but that's not how this works. It takes time to get any kind of healing. So, but we're really trying to focus on the Lord today and just keep going. But you like Pokemon on the right? Can you pretend the sales are like collecting Pokemon, kind of switch in your mind to make it more interesting to you, maybe to make sales easier? Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to look at it that way. People fall into different categories. You could look at each person as like a different type, and collecting per se different sales with different people. So like I've been able to help out, one person that was with a different company, now they're with GreenX, and this other person had no company, now they have GreenX. So those could be different types, I guess, per se. So, but yeah, it's tempting to look all around at other people's lives just to kind of escape your own, and that's not good, because like you need to be able to talk to yourself do things that would help you grow, do things that move your life forward. Because like at the end of the day, you have to be able to move these things along. But yeah, my body's kind of aching today. My arm hurts. My left arm hurts, probably from, I don't know, knocking doors, from holding the iPad or something. I mean, it's like 8 or 9 hours a day. I mean, this is not for the faint of heart. There's another dude on my team that's deciding to finish up with it, so it's sobering. But yeah, no, it's like God is always going to help you get to the new version of you. He's going to help you let go of the old stuff, but you just have to be able to let go of the old stuff and accept that that's not you, and then talking with yourself through it, fighting through it, being true in the private moments as well as the public moments, and then eventually things turn around for you. I've had glimpses for sure at what I think God's preparing for me, but it's moments like this when you're just like, dang, you have a choice to rise up or to not. I really want to rise up. I say it all the time. Well, not all the time, but I've said a lot that new feelings lead to new ceilings. So when you're having some new feeling, it's an invitation, I feel, to get something higher. So, hate comparisons lead to compare. We should compare where we were to where we are now. You've came a long way. Yeah, we're trying. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just haven't shaved yet, so yeah. So that's kind of the update. I probably need to go do a little more exploring. Doing breakfast live streams is not viable just because of the music that plays in there, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is. And yeah, just gonna explore a little bit more. Hopefully get a deal today. If not, it's okay. Talk myself through it, learn through it. But yeah, I feel like there's just still part of me that's waiting for things to kick in. It's really nice to get those 2 deals last week, but I really need a deal this week. And it's so tough because like you can't force these things to happen, so you have to be happy with it. Keep the beard, maybe it'll bring you good luck. You look relaxed. I mean, yeah, we're kind of stressing right now. I mean, not like super much, but a bit. Like when you're just looking at a lot of different things, I have to make sure my iPad and my phone and everything's charged before I get on the doors every day. Keep an eye on them and stuff. But yeah, no, the Lord will see me through. It's just the beginning. Just the beginning. So I don't know, but it's tough. Like when you're like, you just want your brain to be clear and think clearly. You're just stressed, and you know, just low numbers in every sort. Then you have a night like last night where you just kind of go back to sleep way too early, and you look at all the times. It's like, oh yeah, I could have. All the times I've spent comparing myself to people, it's time I could have spent working on the new me, working towards my dreams now, and working towards how I could make this work and how I could do this thing. And, it's just really, 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 really humbling. But if I had done better, if all those things, I probably wouldn't be here going for the big one with the sales. So we're just trying to keep going. God's love never fails. It's helping me figure out the sales, but yeah, just feeling behind in a lot of ways, but having a streak of doing this is certainly something. But yeah, obviously any support is appreciated. I don't want to beg for it, obviously, but just got to keep improving. Maybe get some better camera equipment or something, do some kind of cool thing, but yeah, there's definitely some truth to that. Getting sales seems like getting dates. Like you said, it's not totally up to us. customers want to. Yeah, you just have to be better. You have to know better what you bring to the table. Like in between days, you just have to learn. Like there's some people on our team that are already so good, like they don't really have to learn anymore. They just keep showing up. But for me, I'm like, feel really behind with the training. So you're a success in my eyes. Well, I appreciate that. I gotta go. It was good chatting. We did something to help out new Dallin today. Didn't make space for the old Dallin who would possibly have just stressed and not gotten this going, but we're keeping it going. Tomorrow, I don't know when the live stream will be, but it'll be early. And we'll just go on a walk around here probably. Probably set it up at that one sign or something. I don't know. But peace. Take care. God's good. We keep going. Appreciate you.